Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to this week's episode of My Simple Life. This week I've got a tip for you, and it's something that I've used for years. It's a way in which to clear out the clutter from your head. Because even like me, if you live a simple life, there's sometimes the stuff gets into your head and you need to get rid of it. So I'm happy to show you this tip that for clearing out the clutter in your mind. But first, I've got a really big announcement. It's something that I have been working on for several months for you. I have created a master class, and it is a master class with the recipe I use in my life for leading a simple life. You see, there are 7 ingredients that I religiously follow, and in this master class, I'll be going over a couple of those ingredients to my recipe. Now, the masterclass will be held in my private Facebook group. I will put the link below to that group. It is Monday of next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I've put the information below as well. So please, you're more than welcome to come over. I'm excited to give you some of the ingredients to my recipe for a simple life. Now, without further ado, let me give you this tip. This is a tip that I've learned years ago, and I use it especially when I become overwhelmed. And it is a tip that I have learned from a woman by the name of Heather Chauvin. And she has a company called Mom in Charge. And while I'm not a mother, aside from Miss Evie, I found this very, very useful. And the process, the tip is called brain dumping. And here's what you do. When you become overwhelmed, when there's so much in your mind, you have so many things to do, and you can't think clearly, well, what you do is you grab yourself a pen and a paper and write everything down. But let me set the scene. This is really the process of what you do. You grab yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, or a cup of wine, or your beverage of choice. Grab your pen and paper, switch off electronic devices, try and be really quiet, go into some place that's quiet. If you need to go into the bathroom, you've got my permission. And just write down on your pad all the things that are on your mind, all the things that are causing you angst and you can't think clearly. Just write them down, line after line after line. And if it takes 5 minutes, fine. If it takes 10 or 15 minutes, just keep writing away, because this will clear your mind of all the clutter. And then what you can do is you can take this list and divide it into categories or topics of things that you need to do. For example, you might have a home topic. For example, again, you might need to have the dryer fixed. That's what I need to do. You might need to add items to your food list. Again, that's what I need to do. Or you might need to send a text or an email and put it into categories. Home, texting or correspondence. Maybe you have to deal with your children in some way. So just write it all, put it all down in categories. And take it all out of your brain. It's such an interesting exercise, and it really, really does work. Because I have found when I'm overwhelmed and there's so much in my head, I can't think clearly, and I can't make decisions clearly, and it makes me very tired, and I'm sure it does the same to you. So by brain dumping and getting everything out, and then looking at it on paper and sorting it all out, it just gives you more energy, and then that energy gives you more time just to do other things or do nothing, which I have done a video on that. I'll put that above because that is so important, to just do nothing. And that is my tip for this week, the art of brain dumping. If you actually do this, let me know and put it in the comment box below. And in closing, I just want to remind you, I have created a masterclass for you. It is going to be held in my private Facebook group. You are more than welcome. I'll put a link to that group below. And until that time, I wish everyone a good day. Stay safe, stay well. Toodles!